Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany, and if this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, I usually focus on fashion, beauty, luxury, lifestyle, fragrances, and pretty much whatever else I feel like talking about. So if that seems like something that you may be interested in, go ahead and click on that subscribe button if you enjoy the content, of course. Also, if you're already a subscriber, go ahead and click on that notification bell so that you do not miss an upload from me. Okay, y'all, so Valentine's Day is upon us, and of course I had to come by and give you guys some Valentine's Day fragrances. We can call it Lover Girl fragrances, Valentine's Day fragrances, because it doesn't matter if you're spending it by yourself, with your girlfriend, with your significant other, whatever have you, I have you covered. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. And actually, before we get into the fragrances, I know you guys are gonna ask about this red lip. Every single time I put on this red lip, you guys are flooding the comments or my DM asking me, what red lip is this? This red lip is Red Velvet by Pound Cake. And I've been wearing Pound Cake, I want to say for the last year and a half or more. I discovered them early 2022 and I have been hooked ever since. Okay, so my favorite red from them is Red Velvet, and this is what it looks like on me. You can use a liner, but you really don't have to, because you can see, I'm going to show you guys a little clip with one swipe. It is so opaque and beautiful. They make the perfect red lip for every single skin tone. They don't believe in universal reds. It is the perfect red lip. And I feel like this is one of my perfect reds because I love how white it makes my teeth look. But also I love a bright red. But they do have other shades as well. They actually sent me over some new ones. This is my old Red Velvet here, and it's almost done. So they sent me over some new shades. Here is another Red Velvet that I love, of course. And then we have Bloodberry, which is this one. And then we also have Red Bean. I'm gonna open these up so y'all can see. So this is Bloodberry. I love this one. On darker skin tones, it's more of a blue base red, but if you're lighter in complexion, it's kind of a berry red. And to me, this looks a little bit more fuchsia berry. I love this. Perfect for the fall and winter. I don't know if you guys can see that. It has a tinge of like pink to it. I love, or fuchsia. And then we also have Red Bean, and this is like that deep classic red. Y'all, absolutely gorgeous. Like, they're all so opaque. They're called cake batter, and that is literally what it reminds me of. They're like super opaque. They feel really comfortable on the lips. They last all day. Just beautiful, beautiful formulation of these. And on top of that, this is a Black-owned, woman-owned business. Okay, so of course I love to support all year round, but especially during the month of February, which is Black History Month. Go out and get you some red lipstick from a Black-owned business, and when I tell you, they are the best. Okay, absolutely love, love, love their lipsticks. They're also not drying on the lips either. You don't find your lips cracking or anything. Like, I've worn these lipsticks for hours and they still look the exact same, and my lips still look fairly hydrated without the lipstick kind of like running all over my face. Okay, because red can be tricky, but when I tell you they make the perfect shade for every single skin tone, I'm not lying to you. So if you guys are interested, make sure to use my code Brittany15. You will get 15% off of your purchase. They are also available at Ulta, so check them out at Ulta as well. And again, so happy and so proud to work with brands that I love and use on a regular basis. And of course, happy to support a Black-owned business. So thank you, Pound Cake, for sponsoring today's video. Let's go ahead and get into the Valentine's Day Lover Girl fragrances. Okay, so I think we're gonna go in categories. I'm gonna start off with the florals. These are for my floral girlies, okay? And I have something here at every price point, and if I don't own it, I will definitely mention it. So let's get started. The first floral and ultimate floral is going to be Delina. My Delina of choice is exclusive. However, I think any Delina fragrance will be perfect for Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, if you're going out, especially like daytime, brunch, hanging out with your girls, hanging out with your significant other. You may have a date or something like that. Delina is definitely one of those pretty girl, beautiful fragrances. And I also love the fact that you feel good when you wear Delina, because the scent is amazing, it lasts forever, and the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. So it's one of those easy reach for fragrances that immediately, in my case, puts me in a better mood. Okay, so again, I love Delina Exclusive. It's more of a sweet, powdery type of vibe. The original Delina has a little bit more of that sour note with the rhubarb. It also has lychee. It's just a beautiful scent, beautiful DNA. Highly recommend you get some type of Delina fragrance. Next up will be C'est Noir from Beyonce. Now, C'est Noir to me is a similar fragrance to Delina. To me, it has that kind of Turkish watery rose, but this one is a little sweeter, has that honey note in there. And honestly, this lasts a long time. It garners so many compliments. When I first got this, I wore it and I was a little bit on the fence about this fragrance because it was definitely not what I was expecting, especially with reading the notes. Like, I really thought that this was going to be honey heavy, but to me, this leans like a soft, sweet floral on me. But when I tell you people love this scent, y'all, I didn't even think that anyone could smell it, but I got so many compliments. I even vlogged it because I was like, are you sure you're smelling me? This fragrance is absolutely beautiful. So the notes in C'est Noir are clementine, golden honey, rose absolute, jasmine sambac, Nambian myrrh, and golden amber. I definitely get the clementine is definitely giving a little bit of citrus, but the honey is like poured all over that clementine. I definitely get some florals in here. And like I said, this is Rose Absolute. So that's a little bit why it reminds me of Delina, that DNA at least. This is not a dupe for Delina, but it has that kind of vibe to it. And this is definitely, like I said, a crowd pleaser. My sister smelled this and she was like, can I have the tester? They sent out like a small, I guess, travel size. I gave that to her, even though I wanted to keep it, because I feel like this is a great travel fragrance because you just know that you're going to smell good and you're going to get compliments. It's not overwhelming, but it is beautiful, you guys. Like, this is very feminine. And I recently saw a TikTok where all the guys were comparing C'est Noir and Fenty, and every single guy chose Beyonce's fragrance. And let me just say, I don't think we need to wear anything to impress men, but when it comes to Valentine's Day and when you think of love and all of that, most guys do like sweeter scents. Fenty is more masculine leaning, definitely way more complex. And this is just a beautiful fragrance that has that honey note in it. So it is quite unique in that way, but it's beautiful and you will get complimented on this. So I definitely recommend this if you can get your hands on it. But if not, go for the Delina. Also, when it comes to like those super fresh rose scents, I do want to recommend Flower Bed by Finery. I smelled that one. I really enjoyed that fragrance. I don't feel like I need to add it to my collection because I have so many florals, but it's super affordable. I think coming in at $29.99 for the actual parfum and then $14.99 for the body mist. It's really nice, you guys. So I do recommend that if you like that like bright floral kind of watery type of scent. That's a really good one. Next up, we have Ruby Orchid from Viktor and Rolf. Now, this is one of those sweeter kind of floral scents, and I really enjoy this one a lot. So if you are looking for something that is sexy and seductive, but not dark and too heavy, just more of a sweeter take on a, you know, floral scent than maybe like a fresh watery type of floral, I definitely recommend Ruby Orchid from Viktor and Rolf. This is definitely a warmer floral. It has vine peach, ruby orchid, and bourbon vanilla in here. So if you are a vanilla girly, but you definitely want some florals, this is a really good one, a compliment getter, an easy reach as well. And I think that you can wear this day and night. And there's something about this one that's very sensual in my opinion. I really enjoy this, but it's not too serious. You know what I mean? It still has that playful, sensual flirtiness to it without being too heavy and too serious. So really love this one, and it's easily accessible. You can grab this at Ulta or Sephora. Next up, we have another warm floral. This is my second bottle of this. This is Donna Born in Roma from Valentino. I love this fragrance. I have been wearing this fragrance, I want to say since 2019. Absolutely love this. I started out with a travel and I immediately had to go and grab the large bottle. And like I said, this is my second. This is one of my easy go-to fragrances for nighttime when I know know that I want to smell good, get a compliment from a guy. And also, I think this is great for hanging out with your girlfriends. It's sexy. It's, you know, date night. It's going out. It's an it girl fragrance to me. It's like a pretty girl fragrance, but warm, okay? And it's so beautiful. Now, the main notes in this one are black currant, jasmine grandiflorum, and bourbon vanilla. Bourbon vanilla is going to be a running theme throughout this entire video because sweet scents are definitely going to scream Valentine's Day, scream love, coziness, cuddle up, you know, all the things. So absolutely love this one. You guys know, if you've been following me, I have been talking about this fragrance for years and I still love it. I just need to, so good. This is definitely signature scent worthy as well. Next up is another one of my favorites, you guys. And at one point, this was pretty hard to find, but I did find it on Ulta and right now it's 15% off. So you need this, okay? I love this scent. This is the only one by Dolce & Gabbana. And y'all, this is one of those warm, spicy florals, okay? And it has a beautiful coffee note in here that does not smell, it's not gourmand in my opinion. So this has violet, bergamot, coffee, iris, vanilla, and patchouli. The patchouli is not overwhelming in this. It's just a beautiful, sexy date night type of fragrance. I get so many compliments on this. This is another one that I've had to repurchase. I went through 2 travel sizes of this and then I finally found the Big Daddy, okay? So y'all, I definitely recommend this. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous scent and it's not too serious either. It's just sexy, it girl, beautiful. And though it's not gourmand, it definitely is sweet, but it's sweet in like a tangy type of way. The way that they blended this, especially hearing the notes, I feel like it's genius because nothing just stands out. And I like that. And honestly, I haven't smelled any fragrances that remind me of this. So for this to be so accessible and so affordable, this is, in my opinion, a unique fragrance. I love this one so much. I'm always going to recommend you guys pick up The Only One from Dolce & Gabbana. And I like Dolce & Gabbana. I feel like they make really nice fragrances. Next up, we have a newbie in my collection. This is Ralph Lauren Romance Intense. Now, I used to wear Romance back when I was in high school, you guys, and it's just one of those soapy, fresh, floral type of scents. Easy, everyday, Saturday, when you just want to smell pretty and fresh. The Intense version, I'm gonna recommend this because honestly, I never gave Romance another chance like after high school, but this one is so potent. It still has that very soapy, citrusy type of vibe to it, but this lasts forever. I wore this the other day, y'all, and when I tell you, it was on my skin for 10 hours, okay? I had to wash it off. Like even with washing my hands, because when I'm testing out a fragrance, I do spray the top of my hand, and even with testing this out, I would wash my hands and I still smelled remnants of this on my hand. So this one is definitely intense. And there are several notes in this one. So the top notes are bergamot heart, green mandarin, black currant accord. The middle notes are rose accord, lily of the valley accord, ylang ylang essence, violet leaves absolute, and marigold essence. And then the base notes have sandalwood accord, cedarwood heart, Virginia, patchouli essence, and vanilla accord. So many different fragrances, but when I tell y'all this is beast mode for a soapy, clean, fresh scent, it's really hard to get that, you know? So they definitely did a thing with that. And you know what? I can really appreciate them taking so long to come out with like a nice flanker for Romance, because Romance has been around for years and this just came out this year. So this is good. This is for my soapy, clean girls though, that still want something that's going to project and last for hours and hours. I wouldn't recommend, like, you know, if you don't like soapy, fresh, very bright fragrances, I wouldn't recommend this. But if you do like those clean soapy scents that don't include aldehydes like that Chanel DNA, please check out Romance Intense. Next up, we have an expensive one, okay? This is Oud Satin Mood Extrait de Parfum from Mason Francis Kurkdjian, one of my favorite fragrance houses. Y'all tussled with me in the comments on one of my videos when I said I would not repurchase this. That still remains true for me, but this is still a beautiful fragrance. I wouldn't repurchase it because I don't use it enough, and that was what I was saying, but I feel like people got caught up on me not repurchasing it and wanted to defend it in the comments, okay? It is a beautiful fragrance. It is a mature rose fragrance though. And again, I mean, you need 1 or 2 sprays of this. This thing will last for days, okay? So that's why I would never need to repurchase this, and it's over 300 bucks, okay? But if you are looking for something to invest in and something unique and beautiful for Valentine's Day, and you're a little bit more serious, or if you're going somewhere like very fancy, this will be your gala perfume. This will be your black tie perfume. She's a very serious girl. Now, to my nose, this is a Bulgarian rose powdery sweet scent. It is beautiful. So the notes in this one are Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, vanilla, argyle wood, which is oud, violet, and benzoin. Now this fragrance, like I said, is very serious, but I would say this is Delina's older sister. These two mixed together makes it a beautiful nighttime scent because you're mixing the young with the little bit more mature, and I feel like it's a beautiful balance and they complement one another amazingly well. So if you have these both and you're going out at night, try these, especially if you have a whole day. Okay, we love when someone plans the entire day. So if you wore this during the daytime, top her off at night with Oud Satin Mood from MFK and you will not be disappointed. These two together are a match made in heaven. And again, it's just, this is giving rich girl, rich looks, okay? Neat. Next up, we have Passion de l'Amour from the House of Sillage. Now, everybody knows about these cupcakes. The packaging is beautiful. I always get questions asking me which ones are actually worth your money. Passion de l'Amour has to be one of them. This is not for a basic girly though. Number one, she's expensive. They do often have sales, and right now they do have a sale. This is not for a basic girly. This has a beautiful, like, commanding presence, okay? This is for the confident woman. I mean, she definitely holds her own at work, you know what I mean? Boss babe type of fragrance. But on Valentine's Day, she still wants to smell very sexy and alluring and beautiful, and this would be her scent, okay? Passion de l'Amour is beautiful. It has a gorgeous caramel note in here that is just, it takes me to a place. So the top notes in Passion de l'Amour are saffron and raspberry. The heart notes are caramel and amyris oil. And then the base notes have oud and Leatrix Absolute. Again, even those like notes, you can tell this is not a basic fragrance. This is not Blind Buy safe in my opinion. This is for a boss girl, okay? And it's just because she's a boss doesn't mean she's overly mature in age, but she's definitely mature in mindset. If you want to command the room, okay, if you want to almost intimidate every now and then, this is a good one, y'all. And one thing about Passion de l'Amour that I absolutely love, even though this is more of like a deeper fragrance, this performs so well in heat. OMG, think Dubai, okay? Hot heat at nighttime in the summer. OMG, this fragrance hits. And right now they actually have like a full gift set available. So you get the body wash. I believe it's a candle in there. I'll put a picture up on the screen, and I'll also link this below because I do believe this is currently on sale. But this is definitely one of the House of Sillage fragrances that I definitely recommend, and I think it's worth your money. You don't have to worry about it being a fleeting scent. This is going to last you all day and all night. It's going to command a room. You probably don't have anything in your collection that smells like this, and you need something like this. You know what I mean? Like if you're a fragrance lover, you need something that's different. Not everything smells the exact same, and we're trying to figure out, what is this a dupe of? What? This is not a dupe. This sits by herself confidently, and I love that. Next up, I want to talk to my fruity girls, okay? The girls who love those fruity, girly, sweeter scents. I have some things for you guys, okay? First up, we have Cassiopeia. This is my all-time favorite fruity scent. I've had a travel size of this, and I recently picked up the full-size bottle. This is a compliment magnet, okay? She is expensive, around 300 bucks, but you can always find this one on sale. And this is an absolute must if you are a fragrance lover and if you like fruity scents. This is a beautiful passion fruit scent that lasts forever and a day. And to me, this is the little sister of Kirk. This is by Tiziana Terenzi, if I didn't mention that. I had Kirk or Kirk K years ago and I did not like it, but I do have something for the Kirk girls out there. But this one is the younger sister that is way more playful, fun, airy, just a good time. But it's also quite elegant. And again, this fruity scent lasts forever. Sometimes fruity scents, they are just so like faint and they don't last. So the top notes in Cassiopeia are passion fruit, cassis, lemon and fern. The middle notes are tea rose, carnation and lily of the valley. And the base notes are musk, tonka bean and sandalwood. And this is blended to perfection. The tonka bean definitely gives it a little sweetness along with the fruity notes. So it's really grounded. And then you get those floral notes, the carnation, the lily of the valley. And to me, it's more of a watery type of floral scent. Absolutely beautiful, just like a fruit basket, but bright fruits, okay? Not deep, dark fruits. I love this, highly recommend it. And look at the bottle, you guys. Like, this is worth your time and your money. So like I said, I do have something for the Kirk girlies out there. If you like Kirk, but you don't want to spend the money on it, pick up Jasmine Wisp. I cannot pronounce the name of the fragrance house, but Jasmine Wisp has been in my collection. This is my second bottle, and I've had this fragrance in my collection for the last 3 or 4 years. Y'all, this smells like Kirk to me, but it's a little bit heavier on the fruit. Now, this is an Arabic fragrance, I believe, but even if it's not, it's one of those that when it macerates, it gets stronger and stronger. And this is a newer bottle, so I will say that I like it when it's newer, but when it macerates and sits in your collection, it definitely gives Kirk vibes, or Araba Pura, I believe, from Xerjoff. So I like Jasmine Wisp better. It's just a lighter take on that, and it's that deep, fruity basket, okay? Those deep fruits. Oh, it's so beautiful. And because it is that deep, dark, fruity type of fruit basket, this is almost like a gourmand, but it has some white florals in here as well. So it definitely balances out. This will last on your skin for days, okay? And your clothes. You don't have to worry about longevity or sillage on this. Everybody is going to smell you. And when I picked this up, it was like $50 or $40 on Amazon. I believe it's gone up since then, but I would definitely link it down below. This fragrance you can still get for around 60 or 70 bucks depending on where you pick it up. But I absolutely love Jasmine Wisp, highly recommend it. And I didn't even tell you guys the notes. So the notes in this one, top notes are mandarin orange, grapefruit, and lemon. The middle notes are passion fruit, white flowers, pear, peach, and coconut. And the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, and amber. I mean, this is niche. This is very, very niche. And you cannot beat the price, okay? Highly recommend this. Now, when it comes to fruity scents, I can never leave out BDK Passe Soir. Now, this is the original. I believe they have an extract version now. This is the Eau de Parfum, y'all. This is a spicy, tropical, fruity scent. It's so pretty. You know what's so crazy about this? The DNA of this does not smell unique. But I've also never smelled anything like it. But I feel like it feels familiar. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know any other fragrances that this smells like, but it has that familiarity to it. And it's blended so well. The scent quality on this is absolutely amazing. And also the longevity and the sillage, insane. I love the spiciness in this. We're going to get into the notes in a minute, but I'm just enjoying, because I hadn't worn this one in a minute. I'm loving the spiciness in this, and it's fun and sexy without trying too hard. Okay, so it's like the perfect first date type of fragrance, perfect fragrance when you want to impress but you don't seem like you're pressed. You know what I mean? It's one of those. So the top notes in Passé Soir are pear, black pepper, ginger, and mandarin. It also has Moroccan jasmine, Quince chutney, orange blossom. I definitely get that like chutney, jammy, preserves type of feel to this, definitely. It also has cashmere, Singaporean, patchouli, and amber wood. Okay, this one for sure, the chutney, like that's what it kind of reminds me of, some type of like spicy, peachy jelly or preserve. Mandarin, I don't know, it's so nice, you guys, so fruity, but it's not juvenile, you know, it's just a beautiful fruity scent, and I'm telling you, you will love this. If you like sweet, if you like fruity, this is one of the sweetest ones. It's like one of those gourmand edible type of sweetness to it without it being cake. It's so good. I also feel like this could be a safe blind buy. It's definitely one of those pretty girl everyday type of sweet fruity fragrances, and it could be signature scent worthy in my opinion. So absolutely love Passé Soir. Like, I think you guys will really like this one. It's been around for a few years now, but if you have not gotten your nose on it, go ahead and do that. You can get this from like So Avant Garde, Lucky Scent, Fragrance Net if you want to, which is a little cheaper on Fragrance Net. But I think this retails around the $200 mark, but it's really good and it will last. Next up, we have Carmina from Creed. Now, this is a beautiful Creed fragrance, and I do want to stop you. If you are afraid of Creed and you're like, I don't like Creed's DNA, this is different. This is different than any other Creed fragrance that I've ever smelled from the house. So Carmina recently came out, I believe, yeah, 2023, because it came out during Fashion Week back in September. And y'all, this is a woody floral, but it has a beautiful cherry note in there. So if you're sick and tired of Lost Cherry by Tom Ford and you want more of a floral take on the cherry, try Carmina. This is so good. Now, the top notes in Carmina are pink pepper, black cherry, and saffron. Middle notes are rose de mai and peony. I love a peony note. I think peony is just so girly. And the base notes are cashmere, wood, amber, and musk. This one is beautiful. It is an expensive fragrance, but I do believe it's on sale right now. If it is, I'm going to link it down below. As you saw, I got the small bottle. This size bottle retails for $300. Like, what? That's crazy. But it is a beautiful fragrance. It lasts and lasts and lasts. The projection is actually amazing on this, and it does garner compliments. But this is a deeper floral as well. But it's not mature in my opinion, and I feel like that black cherry definitely helps that. So absolutely love Carmina. And Quiet as Kept, if you don't want to spend the money on this one, check out Not Another Cherry from Finery, available at Target. Not a dupe, but it definitely is like a, Not Another Cherry is definitely a floral cherry. And a lot of the cherry fragrances that are trying to be dupes of Lost Cherry are edible, sweet, syrupy cherries. And sometimes they can lean a little medicinal. Not Another Cherry is a really good cherry fragrance. And again, it has that floral in there. So it's really nice. So check that one out. If you do like that and you don't mind splurging, I think you will love Carmina. Now, before we move on, I definitely want to mention Burberry Her. I love Burberry Her, and I mix this fragrance with so many different things. It's almost like my Baccarat, but when I want to be girly. So I love mixing Baccarat with so many things, but it's a heavier aromatic kind of fragrance with that spun sugar. This one has a little bit of those florals in there, but it mixes well. And I do have just the regular Burberry Her. So I mix this with Delina, okay, when I want to sweeten her up even more. I mix this with Valentino Born in Roma, love that. Mixed it with Romance the other day, just testing it out. Beautiful, absolutely love it. Also mixed it with Satin Mood, and you may be thinking, why on earth would you mix this with a $300 fragrance? Listen, it did what it needed to do. It sweetened it up a little bit more. It gave it more of a playful vibe. Love it, without it being too floral, because this one is like the extra feminine version of Baccarat to me. I love it. And this is another just pretty fruity floral that is an easy reach. The key notes in this are dark berries, jasmine, and musk amber. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. This is the berry soft version, berry soft, the berry soft version of Baccarat Rouge. Okay, love this so much. However, and the comma, if you want a Burberry Her that can stand alone but still give you this same sweet vibe, you need Burberry Elixir. It is so good. Y'all, that's on my list. I'm picking that up during the Sephora sale. I have so many fragrances, so when it's like something that is not a must-have right now, I try to wait until I can get it on sale. That Burberry Elixir Her is the best one, I feel like, out of the whole Burberry line. It's so good and you need it. You need it. That's the one. That would replace this as well, okay? This is super light, so it's easily layerable, but that one stands on its own. Now, of course, I saved my gourmand girlies for last, okay? I'm in my gourmand era, so I am obsessed with gourmands right now, and I know so many people love gourmands. We're all like these vanilla lovers, and we want to just smell like cake, and you can eat us up, you know, all the things. So I have something for everyone here. So first, I'm gonna start very light. This is Cashmere Vanilla from Being Frenchy, okay? This is at Target, very affordable. I believe it's like $29. Now, I have the body wash of this and the oil. I recently discovered earlier today that they have an eau de parfum, not the eau de parfum oil. This is actually a parfum. Look at the bottle. So beautiful. I just picked this up today. I sprayed it. And why can I can literally still smell it on my arm. It smells so comforting, so cozy. And it's just one of those scents that, I mean, if you're going to lounge around the house and just cuddle, it's great for that. If you're going out, you know, something casual is great for that. But also if you're just a vanilla girl that just likes to smell like cashmere and vanilla and just pretty and comforting and cozy, this is one of the best ones, y'all. Okay, this is so good. So I have the box here, okay? So this says, elevate your everyday rituals with our mood-boosting eau de parfum. Each fragrance blend is crafted with essential oils and upcycled ingredients. So this has cozy vanilla, toasted jasmine rice, sandalwood, and it has essential oils in here as well. So it's definitely gonna last. That's why it's lasting on the skin so long. But again, this is just like a super cozy type of vanilla. So if you like vanilla, but you like something else with your vanilla, this one is good. I'm telling you, this is so cozy and elegant, elevated. It's so nice, you guys. This is so nice. Also, I would say if you're one of those girls that are more of a Byredo type of girl, a Labo type of girl, not when it comes to like woody fragrances, but you just like those kind of, I don't know what they call them. I guess spa-like, clean girl type scents, not soapy though. This is that, in that category, but your vanilla version of it. So I love this. So glad that I discovered this. I tried to find it online. It's not there, but they do have everything else, like the candle, the oil, the parfum oil as well, and the body mist, body wash, all the things. But they do have a parfum, so be on the lookout for that. Next up, we have one of my signature scents. This is Gentle Fluidity Gold by MFK. I know you guys have heard about this. If not from anyone else, definitely from me, because this is one of my favorite scents. This is a vanilla, musky, ambery scent. This is the everyday version of Baccarat. And this scent to me, without reading the notes, I get this cotton candied kind of berry, vanilla, musky, ambery scent. Period. Okay, it's beautiful. So on the skin, it gets really musky on me. Still like a sweet aromatic musky, but definitely more musky. And then on the clothes, I get more of that vanilla and juniper berries. This is what I would say at the very surface level type of gourmand, not edible cake or anything like that, but it does have like that kind of sweet cotton candy dessert quality, but elevated. I mean, this is pretty girl, rich girl fragrance. It's so beautiful. This does mix well with so many different things. I love mixing this with Angel Share. And also, I know y'all may not expect this from me. This mixes so well with Pink Sugar, super affordable. You can find that at TJ Maxx. This also mixes well with Strawberry Pound Cake from Bath & Body Works if you want to do like the shower gel or the lotion. I'm not really a body mist type of girl, but that lotion and then this on top, so good. Mixes well with this as well. The Burberry Her. This is a beautiful fragrance. I can even see that Burberry Elixir because it has that strawberry note mixing so well with this. It'll almost be like mixing a strawberry Baccarat version with this. That's gonna be everything. I already know it. So yeah, this is a beautiful scent. If you want to treat yourself for Valentine's Day or if you want a gift, I highly recommend Gentle Fluidity Gold. It's one of those beautiful scents. It doesn't smell like anything that I've smelled before Gentle Fluidity Gold. It's every single thing, okay? It is signature scent worthy. You're going to get compliments. It performs well. It's just great. So love. Next up, we have another gourmand. This is Devotion from Dolce & Gabbana. Y'all, this is fairly new in my collection. OMG, when I just smelled it. This smells so good. I love this scent. So this is like a lemon pound cake with a hint of floral, a hint, okay? It has orange blossom in here. It has candied lemon. It has vanilla. OMG, the vanilla in this, it really does project. This is so nice, you guys. I love this scent so much, especially if you're like just getting into like really edible gourmands. This one is a nice introductory type of gourmand because, you know, lemon is fruity, but it's also tart. But the way that the vanilla lays on top of this and the way that it's like a candied vanilla, you can eat this. You can eat this. I have a full like review when I was talking about all of the gourmands that I'm loving, and this was a part of it. But look at how beautiful the bottle is. This one is easily accessible as well. You can grab it at Sephora, you know, Macy's. You can get it at Ulta. Beautiful, beautiful scent. You can run out today and get it and be ready for Valentine's Day. So I love that about it. But it still is beautiful. Like it smells so good. It smells so good to me. So if I had to put it in a category, it would be a bright gourmand. Okay. So yeah, like I said, the notes are candied lemon, orange blossom, and vanilla. Super simple. So this is just blended so well. I love this fragrance. Very alluring, cozy, cuddle up. This mixes so well with what is it, Ice Lemon Pound Cake from Bath & Body Works. Also, it mixes well with the Vanilla Cashmere Lotion. It mixes well with Caked Up body oil from Brown Sugar Babe. Also, it mixes so well with Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. You can find that at like Ross, TJ Maxx. That's where I found mine for like 14 bucks. That scent on top of this, game changer. Edible, candied, like, oh, it's so good. Lemon, it's just so good. So I definitely recommend this one for my gourmand girls. Now, you know I cannot talk about a gourmand without mentioning my absolute favorite and the best vanilla, I would say, on earth, which is Escapade Gourmand. Y'all, I've only had this fragrance, it's been exactly a month. Look at the dent. Like, this is a dent. This is so good. The smell, nothing compares. Nothing compares to this. This is such an elegant, fluffy, aromatic, vanilla, edible, brown sugar, creme brulee type of scent. Y'all, I love this scent so much. I cannot explain in words how much I love this scent. The only issue is it does not project. This is definitely one of those cozy up, cuddle type of scents. It lasts forever on the skin. Like, the oil concentration in this fragrance is crazy. The oil literally drips down your arm and your neck, okay? So if you are gonna be cuddling up, make sure to spray the back of your neck. Don't spray here if, you know, you're gonna be having some little necking going on. But this one is a beautiful scent, y'all. Nothing compares to it. I don't care what anyone says. It's the best vanilla scent out there. It looks like the bottle. Elegant, beautiful, thick, okay, heavy. But again, projection, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. and it saddens me. Okay, it saddens me. I'm going to mention Bianco Latte. I just got this in the mail, okay, couple days ago. A lot of people said Bianco Latte smells very similar to Escapade Gourmand. They are similar in the way that they're both like literal edible, like you can spray it in your mouth and eat it if you wouldn't die. That type of edible. Bianco Latte has a caramel note and a honey note. Also has some coumarin in here. Something about this one, it gives way more casual in my opinion. It's nice, but it does not compare to this as far as like just my preference. However, and the comma, I wore this out like straight from the mailbox onto my skin. I went to a couple of vintage stores, and when I tell you I was stopped by 4 different people, okay, the first was a couple, and this girl was like, oh my gosh, you smell amazing. Is that you? Is that you? And I was like, oh, I don't think so. I forgot I sprayed this on. And she was like, there's just this vanilla wafting in here and it smells so good. I think it's you. And I was like, oh, it's a Bianco Latte. I just put this on. So then her boyfriend or husband was like, yeah, I was going to say something, but I didn't want to be rude, but you smell absolutely amazing. Okay. Like that was one. Well, that's 2 people. Then I went to another vintage store. Okay, I'm looking for things right now since Fashion Week is coming up. So I went to another store and this girl was like, you smell amazing. Her friend was like, yeah, you smell so good. It's like this vanilla type of scent. And I was like, do you really like it? I said, you're like the 4th person that has said something to me about this scent. And I get like a mintiness. Nobody's talking about this. This has like an almond extract note that nobody's talking about. And it also has like a hint of mintiness that throws me off. I think it's the coumarin. And she was like, you know what? I can see that. She was like, I can smell it so strong, but it's not overpowering. And I have to admit, like, even though to me it wasn't giving all of that, this projects so well for a vanilla fragrance. Most vanillas don't project that well. This one definitely projects. So what I'll be doing is laying this down first and then putting this on top, hoping that this starts projecting, because Bianco Latte is cute and all, but it's not giving Escapade Gourmand, period. Last but not least, I had to mention Casablanca. My sister ended up taking my other bottle. I had to get another one, okay? Casablanca is an Arabic fragrance and it is gorgeous. This is a gourmand, but again, it's an Arabic gourmand. So you're gonna get that thing in there. I don't know if it's oud or what. It's just, it's good. But this is a thick caramel apple fragrance, okay? It smells freaking phenomenal. This also has a grape note, which is so uncommon, but I can smell it. I mean, I think it kind of puts me in the mind frame of like an apple, like, because if I have to explain it, I always say it's like this perfumed apple pie, right? That's what it kind of reminds me of. Okay, so I had to pull up the notes on Casablanca, and I was right, it does have apple in it. I don't know why I forgot that, but it does smell like it. So it has notes of apple and grapes. Middle notes are white woods, patchouli, and iris. Base notes are caramel, amber, suede, musk, and Peru balsam. This fragrance, y'all, is so good, okay? And the brand states that Casablanca is a scent of intimate moments and the simple pleasures of life. It is a tribute to eternal and selfless love. Perfect for Valentine's Day, right? So I love this one, you guys. This smells absolutely divine and it's very unique in my opinion. Like, when you think apple pie, sometimes you may think Angel Share. No, Angel Share has like that boozy note in there, very syrupy sweet. This one isn't syrupy sweet, but it's definitely gourmand. Like, and I love the fact that this is an affordable scent. You can grab this on Amazon, and when it comes to these Amazon fragrances, and now I guess TikTok fragrances, because when I got this, I don't know if TikTok was talking about this at the time, but definitely one of the best, okay? Definitely one of the best, and it does not smell cheap. Sometimes these fragrances be smelling cheap. This does not. It is beautiful. The longevity and sillage on this is insane. You need this fragrance. If I had to say that this reminds me of anything, I would say maybe Silky Woods. Also, I want to say Vanilla 28, but this is like eating Vanilla 28 literally, because this will take over. I think the only reason why they kind of put me in the same mind frame of each other is because they both have vanilla and iris in them, but this will eat Vanilla 28 up literally. Like if you were to spray this on top of Vanilla 28, you would only smell this. All right, y'all, so that concludes my Valentine's Day Lovergirl fragrance recommendations. I hope this video was helpful for you all. A lot of these you can run out to the store and purchase. Some you may have to purchase online, but of course I gave you guys alternatives as well throughout this video. So give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Let me know some of your favorites down below, especially if you have these here. And also, if you have something already in mind, what you're gonna wear for Valentine's Day, if you're celebrating, please let me know. You guys know I'm always looking for more fragrances to add to my collection, even though I don't need any more. And then also this red lip, okay? Is she not perfect for Valentine's Day? This is a bold red lip. Boss girl, okay? So make sure you are checking out Cake Batter lipsticks from Pound Cake. They are absolutely amazing. You saw me apply this earlier. One swipe and you're done, okay? And it lasts forever. I've been talking throughout this whole video, and look at my lips. Show-stopping red, okay? Show-stopping red. They have the perfect red lip for each and every one of you out there. So I will have it linked down below, and you can use my code Brittany15 for 15% off. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will talk to you on my next one. Bye, y'all.